Hi anybody, I'm Luppi and this is Super Mario 35. Today's daily challenges are: defeat 20 enemies, use item roulette once, clear 30 courses. Okay, easy day. A nice easy peasy day. We gotta do 5-4. So how are you guys? I am tired. Like, not in a I need to sleep way, but definitely in a I did too much yesterday kind of way. Helped out at my grandfather's house. We cleaned out the attic today. Or yesterday. And that was an ordeal. I had stair duty, so I was just going up and down for a few hours. My knees were pretty sore. I'm honestly surprised I'm not sore now. I slept some, I got 5 hours in. I'm probably gonna take a nap after I record, but I don't know. That's tentative right now. So we'll see. We'll see where I'm at when everything's said and done. Today might be a little bit of a shorter recording session, so I can actually get some sleep. Or a nap. I'd like to have 7 hours, but that may not be doable. You know, that's life. I get it. But I am pretty sure I'm not gonna have a fun time. Later today, we have to help out again, and we're gonna do the second attic, above the garage. So that should be fun. Hopefully we have enough people though where I don't have to be on the stairs the whole time. That'd be nice. And depending on what's up there, I don't know, we might just try to do it all, we might just try to clear a path, knock some of it out, I don't know. I don't really know. It really depends on how everybody else is feeling. But yeah, didn't really get much exported today too. I popped in a Minecraft video because they usually take a while to export, but it took a bit longer than I thought it would. I was hoping for like 12 hours topsies, and it was like 15. I started it at 7 and 7 and it ended at 9. So that would have been 14 hours. So, you know, not the worst we've experienced so far. I've had 2 24-hour exports. That's way worse. But, definitely up there. I don't know. I keep feeling whenever I move everything to the new computer, I'm just going to freak out because it's just going to be a lot faster, isn't it? I'm going to slap myself forever using the old computer for this stuff, but oh well. Not even a thing. Who cares, right? You may not be able to get any more time, but probably would have wasted it anyways, so oh well. But yeah, that's how my day went. I really don't have much else to report. I am equally mentally fatigued as I am physically, I feel. Maybe not. I think I may be less mentally fatigued, but definitely still a little physically fatigued. I really need to stress that I haven't really left my house since September. So this is definitely the most exercise I've gotten this year, hands down. And it's probably more exercise than I've gotten the last 4 or 5 months. Like, if we're really gonna be honest about it. Thanks, Bowser. Really like that. Oh boy. Really appreciate that. I don't even have a way to fight you. You dumb idiot. Well, now you're just being sassy. Oh, heck. Really? There we go. That's 2 problems solved. Does that Yu-Gi-Oh game for the Switch have an online mode? I don't know. If it does, that might be the thing I use to replace this. I don't know. I'm trying to think of fun things that I could play that are different. We're just gonna double down on Tetris. That's what's gonna happen. None of this real stuff we're thinking about. Nope. No arms, no Pokken. No actual gameplay. Nope, we're just gonna double down and play more Tetris. We got 2nd place last night. Or yesterday morning. So that gives me hope. Cool, cool, cool. Oh dear, this is definitely a bad situation. Cool. Can I get a power-up? I cannot get a power-up. That's fair, that's fine. Cool. I saw that one coming, so it wasn't really 2 turtles in a trench coat, it was just 2 turtles lined up. Best buds. Next, side to side, neck to neck, you know? Power up? Thanks, game. I ask for a mile and you give me a foot. That is pretty good. I appreciate it. Although super mushrooms are pretty great. They let you run without frying enemies. You know, you don't have to rely on decoy turtles. That's cool. But they kind of suck because you can only take 1 hit from them. Boop. That's fair. Nice! Good things are happening. Great things are happening. All I had to do was lose a lot yesterday. Get my just rewards today. I don't like that. We'll hit 1-1 again. We'll bump that timer up. Unless I die. That'd be funny. That'd be the height of hilarity. Oh boy. I'm bad at timing. Very bad at timing. Aw, man. Come on, game. Give me something good. I'll take it. Works for me. Better than a fire flower in this situation, personally. All the way through. Nice. You know, I kept saying we're gonna see 1-1 again, but oh man, that belief is dying. Come on, guys, let's die to my bloopers. That's right. funniest home videos will definitely kill you with hilarity. It's fine. It was always going to happen. It was destiny. Who puts a fish there? There we go. Come on, 1-1. Come on, 1-1. Thank you, game. It looks like I'm not gonna see a... Oh, maybe I'm wrong. I was wrong. I was like, maybe I'm not gonna see a lot of attacking enemies. Ahoy! Woohoo! But that was a utter misconception. Cool, thanks, game. I appreciate you as well. They have no coins. I've got this. All I have to do is not jump into a hole. That would have been a perfect spot to prognosticate myself jumping into a hole. What is with this? Please tell me you're about to reach the water level and you're going to... Please tell me. If I lose to this guy, I'm going to be really upset. You've only got 20 coins, buddy. What are you still fighting for? That's mean. I'm frustrated, but that's really mean. Like, put up all the fight you can no matter what. Life's a battle. Get your hits in, you know? Only 11 stages? Wow. Okay. A lot of Japanese names popping up. I say until like literally almost all the bottom placers are like American names. That's awesome. Gotta admit, that's kind of funny. But I didn't get to the stage I wanted to get to, so that's a bust. I'm experiencing this really fun thing where I can't drink water properly. Whenever I try, it goes down the wrong pipe sometimes. Like, really commonly, I don't know. Maybe I'm just being too forceful. The only time muscle memory activates for me is when it's like something dumb that's like harmful to my being. Gotta love it. I don't know what ancestor like fought and died for that, but why'd you pass your genes on, friend? When I encounter you in the next world, I'm gonna throw hands. Even if you're like some sort of single-celled organism. Or some sort of frog-like creature. Like, why? Why would you do this before me? Aw, man. I wanted the thingy. Oh well. That's life. Cool, cool. Life is all about learning. It really is. And I know, like, learning gets a bad rap because schools in the United States really suck at teaching you how to learn. And debatably, they don't even teach you that. They just try to force facts into your head. And they don't even go for, like, objective fact. They just go for, like, whatever the textbook writers and the teachers think are facts. Which is pretty bad. That's objectively bad, but you know, sometimes you get a good teacher. Sometimes you get an adequate textbook. They're never great textbooks, because they're super expensive. And there's always a bias. There is always a bias. The only people who write, like, school textbooks are people who have failed at everything else, or people who are really trying to push a very specific, like, agenda. And it's often not, like, overt, but it can be something as simple as, like, being, like, slightly negative about, like, civil rights, or being slightly negative about, like, if you had in, like, elementary or middle school, like, state history, like, being really negative about a specific state. I live in Michigan. I only had a year of state history. I still don't trust Ohioans, and there's no reason for that. Like, we fought a war, like, 1,000,000 years ago. And it wasn't even really a war. We got the Upper Peninsula for it. Still don't like them. And that's bad. And I'm sure, like, I'm not gonna say every state has a relationship like that, but, like, I'm sure if you guys really probe your minds, there's things like that in the history. And, like, your school books. There really are. Other than maybe your math ones. I feel like if someone's pushing an agenda in math, like, you know, either they're a real tryhard or they're really, really skilled. I don't know. And that's not to say there aren't any, like, weird human biases and, like, agendas in math. Like, the guy who created irrational numbers was killed by mathematicians who literally couldn't believe it. They literally destroyed their beliefs. Gotta love those Greeks. But, I don't know. I feel like we don't have the... Really? We just don't have the art of, brainwashing people in really dumb ways anymore. Now it's gotta be, like, super overt. Like, in fiction, it's always, like, freaking torturing someone, like, mind raping them, pretty much. But in real life, like, brainwashing is way more insidious. Well, I'm not glad that didn't work, but, of course. That's fair. Well, I got through 4 courses. That's a meal. But yeah, like, brainwashing in real life is a lot more insidious. Like, we can call it indoctrination, or we can call it, on the other end of the spectrum, like, socialization. Like, literally everything you assume is just stuff that's been poured into you by other people. Your assumptions are literally just... Not always, though. Like, sometimes your assumptions are just, like, products of an ignorant mind trying to make sense of a very weird world. Like, children are a really good example of that. Like, how many dumb things did you think just because you were a child and nobody, like, explained something properly? Or they explained something and your brain just took it in a really weird direction. Like, when I was a kid, I used to think, like, Mackinac Island was in Lake Michigan. And I pronounced Jesus as Jesus. And I definitely assumed he had some sort of, like, a relationship with cheese due to his name. And before you shake your head and say, wow, you were a dumb kid, like, no crap. Like, my story arc concluded with, somehow tricking adults that I was smart. Like, like, I don't even know math, basically. And the math teachers like me for some reason. I don't know why. They just do. Well, like, I really... Oh my god. That's fine. That's okay. My capture card cut out there anyways. Oh well. Hopefully it doesn't do that anymore. For tonight. It gets its one freebie. Like, I don't know. I'm just at my wit's end with that capture card recording software. It's gotta be the old computer, the old software. Maybe an old capture card, I don't know. Like, I just need to pull the plug on doing the new capture card. That's what I need to do. If that means switching out all the... Oops, what am I doing? Okay. Guess I'm doing this. Okay. Works for me. Yeah, buddy. Really? Fine. I don't know, I just need to pull the plug on getting a new capture card. That's all. It needs to be done. Sooner than later. We will do that when we're done here. Maybe. I just find the whole thing very frustrating. Because there's no rhyme or reason to when it, like, shuts down. And even how it shuts down, like, sometimes it just sneakily just does it. Sometimes it gives me an alert and restarts itself. Like, I don't get it. But it definitely sours my night to have happen. So when it happens, like, every other night, or every night, that's an issue. Oh crap, what am I doing? I'm gonna do the same thing I did before. Okay. I've lost all of my Super Mario 35 skills. Nice. I knew about timed hits, and now I don't. So it goes, so it goes, so it goes. That's how I feel every time I play Paper Mario. Takes a while to get those, A and B button presses, like, all fixed up again. Like, I'm just really bad at it. Alright, cool. That works. That works as well. Let's do this. Let's do it up. Really? Come on, game. Couldn't even hit a freaking turtle. Wow. I don't know. I'm fatigued in the sense that I don't have any patience. I'm fatigued in the sense that I can't give my all, apparently. Oh well. I want to read 1777-6. It's a multimedia web project that is pretty darn hilarious. Oop. And I read it before a few years ago, but a sequel came out, so I want to reread it. What am I doing? I could just do this. No worries, no fear. Yeah, take that, Bowser. No worries, no fear. Come on, get up there, you weirdo. Okay. But yeah, between the helping out the house and the Minecraft video taking longer, like, that does set me back a little bit on where I hope to be in terms of exporting videos and getting caught up on this video stuff. But oh well. I feel like, technology-wise, everything's always a setback. But that's just me. I can't afford the latest and greatest, so I'm constantly just trying to make workarounds work, you know? Oh, this is gonna be... Yeah, I thought it was gonna be painful, but oh well. Worked out pretty good. Sure, I lost my power-up, but I'd say I won the war there. Oop. Okay, good enough. Oh well. Can I... Huh. There we go. Works for me, buddy. Well, that does not work for me. That does not spark joy. Well, I don't like that, but I'll take it. I'll take it. Cool. I don't know, like... I don't want it. I don't want to bother. I should have bothered, but you know what? I don't want to. Seemed like a lot of work. Of course. Why not? Thanks, game. Not what I wanted, not what I needed. Can I put my foot through my TV screen? This is definitely a day where I'm gonna get frustrated. I've just... There we go. There we go. Definitely a day where I'm gonna get frustrated very easily. I don't have the patience. I wasted it all going up and down those stairs. And going up and down that hill. And just putting up with people. I never want to put up with people ever again. Don't make me do it, buddies. Don't make me do it, anyone. Well, the worst thing was, because the house is dusty as crap, like, my throat's all grossed up again, too. So that kind of makes that operating theory make sense, that it was definitely the house kind of screwing me up. I feel like that's a confirmed fact at this point. Should really just wear a mask the whole time I'm just messing around with dusty stuff, but that'd be uncomfortable. Attics get hot, even wintertime, you know? They get really hot really fast. I never really believe it until, like, I'm in that experience, you know? Like, it's an attic, it's basically exposed to the elements, almost. As close as you can get to your house being exposed to the elements. And yet, Jesus Christ, I was sweating up a storm. At least with the stairs, that made sense. That was a lot of workout. That was a huge workout. For everything else, I don't know. You know what, I'm gonna do it anyways, I don't care. I need coins. I'm sure we'll see 1-1 at some point. And if we don't, oh well. It was a good run. A good run that made me frustrated. Very frustrated. Very, 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 very frustrated. Boop, boop. Nice. Cool. Thanks, game. Looks like I'm in a pickle. I said. Processing where I am. Let's do it up. Let's do it up. Well, that was foolish to the extreme. But you know, it always is. Cool. No! Oh boy. That works for me, I guess. A little bit. No, you jerk! You killed me. I killed myself. If only the game gave me a power-up when it should have. I'm not looking for handouts, I'm just demanding them. I think that's morally the right thing to do in this kind of situation. I'm also very, very thirsty. And I imagine that's because I did sweat a lot. And I'm definitely still replenishing all those fluids. Which is gross, but that's life. Gotta appreciate your body's natural cooling system. Don't scoff at how stupid it is, and then stand in front of a fan for like an hour, you know. Take a nice cold bath. Scoff at nature because technology is doing it better. Then we look at videos of Boston Technology or Boston Dynamics, whatever that company that makes all the robots, and is now selling them to police apparently. I don't know. I feel like that was a story, that police robot. But really, the real story was all the people who are like, oh yeah, this is how you destroy the thing. Real easy. Don't even lose any fingers about it. Which is cool. Can't wait to see whatever generation comes after all the Gen Zers pop up with all their like destroying police robot know-how. You know, that's gonna be pretty wild. Actually, aren't millennials Generation Z? And isn't like I'm thinking Zoomers, which is a really weird word, but you know, whatever. The concept of generations is really subjective, but also I don't know. I guess it's great if you wanna artificially create a group of people with arbitrarily shared experiences, which is really like all group stuff is, really. Neat. That went pretty well. It doesn't always go this well, I feel. Yeah, usually it doesn't go this well. I've been trained to expect nothing but disappointment. I don't appreciate this game. Thanks, that's actually kind of helpful. And also curse whoever gave me piranha. Yikes, why would you not jump? Why would you not jump? It's all we ask, that you jump. Can I do this? No, I can't. I got 2 KOs and I got greedy. I could have just moved on. Daddy Pants. Weird. Sounds like a movie by, like, some Tim Burton adjacent person in the 90s. It really does. Daddy Pants. But yeah, I'm struggling with fatigue and keeping my throat clear. So, you know. That's the daily struggle. That's the... Oh, what's my life become? Can't wait until Mario's done with and I can just do an ARMS video every other day. That's how it's gonna be. We're gonna alternate between Pokken and ARMS and Yu-Gi-Oh! But I wanna record enough of them to have I don't know. We'll figure it out. I've got the rest of my life or the rest of the internet's life to do it, so you know. I've got until YouTube gets really weird and starts making you pay to put videos up. Don't tell him I said that. I really don't want that evil to my name. Though if they paid me for the idea, I would gladly tell them all of my spicy details. My recipe for increased profits. In the short? No, it wouldn't be short term or long term. If YouTube made people pay to put their videos up, like, people would stop using it immediately. And I think YouTube knows that, because that's why they've got their, like, premium stuff and their, YouTube Red or whatever. Because if they could get a profit by charging people, they would. Like, let's be real, that's how, things work under capitalism. You don't say no to free money. Even when that money's only free because you're screwing over somebody else. But yeah, I'm having a fun day. It's gonna be a fun day. I hope we get done early so I can go to bed and get a real night's sleep. That's my hope. And then I remember if we start exporting Mario videos, I'm gonna have to wake up every 4 to 5 hours. Ugh, my life. What have I let it become? I think for next week, in case we start doing big projects again at the house, I'm gonna have some Zelda videos set up so that those can export for their 10 hours or whatever. They're usually a bit longer, but they're not as bad as the Minecraft ones. Minecraft ones are terrible. Like, I will take a Zelda video, like, 7 to 10 hours of exporting them. A Minecraft video is 12 to 15. And occasionally 24. Although the one Zelda video I had did take 24 hours as well. And I had to do that one twice. Because the first time the sound was slightly off. And I know what caused that now, I think. I am pretty sure that, I did this thing in what's Apple's movie player called? QuickTime. I did some things in QuickTime, like, combining clips. And I am pretty sure that made that, like, desync to the music stuff. So that's fun. But we got it all fixed up. We edited it up. We edited it. Wow, that's a weird word. Edited it. I edited it. And that's okay. Got it all fixed up. Exported it again for another 24 hours. It was a-okay. Thanks, Bongo Bongo in the Shadow Temple. I don't understand why you were specifically the worst video out of all of them. Like, at first, my assumption was I just had, like, more images that I added, and that made it, like, really bad, but, the last video had way more. And that was just the normal runtime, so I don't know. Yeah, I really don't know. I don't have any idea. Probably some sort of a dumb, recording glitch or something made it really hard for the movie editor to deal with. Or it could have just been my computer too. It's just like, you know what? Screw this video in particular. I don't know. My iMac gets kind of particular about weird things. Like I have this issue where if I open too many images without closing the preview, it'll stop letting me view images. It'll start telling me like, oh yeah, you don't have the authority to. You are the sole admin on this computer, and you don't have the authority to view this image. Because it only has so much like memory apparently. I think that's it. Like, preview only has so much memory allotted to it, so whenever it reaches that, it's just like, yeah, we're done. We're done here, boss. So you have to close it up and reopen it. And that's why you don't download manga. On an old MacBook. Not a MacBook, an old Mac computer. Because they're weird. And they will frustrate you until you figure out, like, what their deal is. And sometimes it's fun. Sometimes you, like, can puzzle it out, and that's always cool. Sometimes you don't puzzle it out, but, like, you get the answer anyways when it's no longer relevant. And then sometimes, like, you never get an answer, and it haunts your mind because it's a prevalent issue every fucking day. You know, Macs. Gotta love Apple. An apple a day keeps the terrorists away. Because they killed themselves. That's negative, but, like, kinda true. If I hate Macs so much, why do I keep buying them? The answer to that question is I'm an idiot. And also, affordable iMacs keep falling into my lap, and why look a gift horse in the mouth, you know? Like, I literally bought a 2017 iMac for $400. They sell used for like $700 still. So it's not quite like it's not quite a steal. It very much is, but it was a very good deal. Like, it was my sister's friend, and at first I thought my sister ripped her friend off on my sake, and I was like, hey, I feel the need to pay this your friend back a little bit more. And she's like, no, we actually are just getting rid of her mom's stuff, and so we have to get rid of it. And I was like, okay. That's sensible. That's fair. So yeah, I helped out a person. Felt bad about it for a few months, but you know, oh well. That's life. You're not really experiencing it unless you're feeling a little bad about something inconsequential you've done to someone, you know? I don't know if that's indicative of a personality disorder or whatnot, but that is a consistent thing. I constantly feel bad about my interactions with people. And I really wish I wasn't so inadequate and horrible. But I have to remind myself, I am none of those things. Sure, I may be a gutless coward scumbag. Sure, I may be a parasite and utterly worthless by society's standards, but you know what? Society's standards were created to, like, trick people into, like, working 80 hours a week. For a wage that isn't, like, a survival wage. Society can suck it. And that's not to say, like, oh yeah, I'd like society if it, like, rubbed my back and gave me gold, but, You know, I'd like society a lot more if it wasn't, like, constantly beating me over the head with how inhuman humans can be to each other. You know? Oh, that sucks. Good enough. Welcome to the rumpus room. You better give me 1-1 if we survive this game. I really need it. Oh boy. Can I... Yeah, I can survive this. I know what I'm doing. Aha. Thanks, game. You really know how to make me a happy camper. I'm exasperated. But I can make the best out of the situation. I know exactly what I know exactly what I need to do. And it's called I need to scream. Scream! I need to scream. Thanks, game. Always giving me the best. Oh boy. Thanks, guy. Thanks, guy. I appreciate it when you die quickly. If only my fellow players could also be so inclined. Not in a weird, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna murder you guys. Better do it in a way that's convenient to my time schedule, but we all know I would never harm another person. At least not without, like, a lot of, like... It would take a lot for me to, like, justify harming another person to myself. Well, that was a 2-for-1 deal. I'll take that. No, you jerk. You killed me. Although, arguably, I've killed myself. But, you know, whatever. Whatever. It is what it is. Que sera, sera. Wah, wah. I really do enjoy making those dumb, like, noises. I should be doing the other thing, but, I'm not confident. And, man, I would have had a POW block, allegedly. And I still had to deal with one anyways and lose a power-up. Thanks, Gabe. I should have been using my, I'm here. Don't let this... Of course, this was the end of me. Of course. 3rd place! Trade places! Everything's complete! Gotta love it. I betrayed myself by not using my freaking coins, though. I gotta be more on the ball. Gotta be more on the ball. Yep. Okay. I don't know, I think things are going okay so far. I guess that was a little early to call, but you know, whatever. It's early enough in the game where all my mistakes won't compound into a horrible event of coming short, you know. I can still achieve big. I can still aim for the moon and hit somebody else. I really like how sentences change. I know this is an entirely different topic, but oh well. I'm done with being sassy for the moment. I really love how sentences change when you add the word allegedly. Like, it's just a great English word. Allegedly. Thanks, Gam. I appreciate you too. Let's use our coins again. Will it matter? Baby, yes, it did. Thank you. Not every day I'm glad to be at 0 coins. Slowly building up that empire once again. Ah yes, I love being at 70 coins. Just short of 70 coins. Magical. Poetic. Beautiful. All I do is waste 40 coins, you know? I'm not gonna get any KOs this round. That's the way it sounds. That's the way it feels. This is a bad luck round. We're gonna try our best anyways. We're gonna make it fun for you guys. We're gonna try to have some fun for you guys. We are now at... at least I'm not last place in coins. That's cool. Far from where I want to be, but you know what? We all are. We all are. Real life is a cruel mistress. Hopefully, in other news, in real life news, hopefully the Senate, like, votes on those, stimulus checks soon. That'd be cool. That'd be pretty cool. Either way, I'd be able to plan out my future a little bit better, knowing if there's a 1400 waiting for me from Uncle Sam. Although really, it's just Uncle Sam giving you your own money back, you know. The way he should. You know what's really weird? Like, the whole idea of Uncle Sam, you know? Like, 100 years ago, some people, whole cloth, invented some imaginary guy to trick people into, like, joining the army to, like, fight wars. Absolutely wild. Like, what other country has that? Other than, like, Japan and their obsession with, like, mascots. But I think it's a little more okay when you've got, like, a legion of people in, like, those really cool costumes. I would kill to live in a, like, a mascot costume for the rest of my life. Like, I would be perfectly fine with that. Other than I bet it would be hot. No, that would probably kill my enthusiasm a lot. I don't know. Like, there is no one more determined than a furry streamer. Can I just say that? I mean, I said it. Like, I don't care if you agree with me. But furry streamers are, like, pretty tough people when you think about it. Like, I overheat just being in front of my TV. I can't imagine, like, running a computer or multiple computers in a fursuit while playing a video game, like, being watched by, like, people. Yeah, that would... I would ruin that suit by, like, sweating through it. It's made out of 14 different moisture-wicking materials on the inside. It's not supposed to get ruined. And they're removable, so you can wash them easy. I don't know. I don't know if that would work for a suit. Seems like it would be smart, but I feel like that would be like... And I made up the number, like, there's no reason that 14 is the perfect number. That'd be excessive. That'd just make you really hot. Cool game. Cool. Let's keep this mushroom. There we go. Let's not screw this up. Cool. Works for me. yeah, I really like mascot costumes. I just want to be in an enclosed space, I guess. That's the thing. And if you get the added bonus of, like, not having to, like, be yourself, that's also pretty cool. I like that. Like, I awoke to that idea. There's an episode of The Simpsons where, Homer gets a salamander costume. And he calls himself the Safety Salamander. And, like, that awoke something in me. Not, like, sexually or anything weird like that, but, just an idea that'd pretty neat. I would be okay being a Safety Salamander. And be okay with being a lot of things. But that's, like, part of something I was talking about earlier, before, in a different episode, video, whatever. About struggling to really, like, come to terms with my identity as a human being. And I feel like everybody has that to some level. But, like, I feel like anybody who really just hated themselves can I don't know. I feel like everybody has their own way of working through things, so maybe it's not universal amongst people with similar feelings towards themselves, you know? Because even though I struggle with my identity and what I want to be and who I am, I like me. I try. And even if I didn't, like, I'm here. I already spent a few years in this meat body, I might as well see it through. But if I could wear a costume and make it a little more fun, that'd be cool. I guess saying costume is, it's a little, it really depends on the context. Like, if we're talking mascots, it's fine. But since I brought in furries, like, costume is kind of a mean word to use in the furry, like, or at least I feel like it is. I don't really know. I don't have any furry friends. I'd like to make some furry friends. That'd be cool. I like the way that sounds, furry friends. Not quite alliterative, but, you know, close enough, right? It counts as alliteration as long as you're not in English class, right? Life. It's so weird. Like, I don't know. I can find situations weird, I just don't think people are weird. Like, like, for the most part, like, broad strokes, everyone's trying for the same things. Like, we all just wanna carve out a place in this world and feel comfortable. And while, like, that's a broad strokes, like, that's not everybody's end goal, that's not everybody's driving moment every moment, but for the most part, I think we just want to be comfortable and live our lives and do what we can. And I know there are people who aren't fueled by that at all. Like, there are definitely people fueled by anger and mistrust and hate and a desire to harm others, you know? Those are occasionally sad people, occasionally scary people. Hopefully you don't have to deal with that. I imagine it's not fun. But yeah, hopefully this talk hasn't made me seem like a jerk to the furry community. I find the furry community, like, really fascinating because it's this weird, like, and I don't mean weird, like, I don't know. It's interesting because I don't know, it's just so interesting. I don't really have the brain power to spend trying to explain myself right now. I am trying desperately to get to this warp zone. Because, like, it's very queer adjacent. It's very, like, alternative lifestyle adjacent. Like, it literally is, like, an alternative, like, way to be. And I guess I find it really horrible that people don't like that, because how can you appreciate freedom and rights and the right to of expression and deny that to other people? Like, that doesn't sit well with me personally. Cool. Let's keep using those coins. Let's thanks, game. Like, I find just the way people react to the furry community way more not way more interesting, but way weirder than what people believe the furry community is. It's very telling, you know, like, what people say and think about people they don't know. And I say this as a very ignorant person who doesn't really know anybody anywhere. I don't leave my house. I take everything I say with a grain of salt. But if I'm not... I don't know. I'm dead, aren't I? Thanks, game. I appreciate you. I'm dead. Oh, of course. You'd give me repose when it's too late, and then I screw it up. That was a big bounce. Why? We got there twice. Just not having a good day, I feel. This will probably be the last round unless we crap out early. Yeah. But yeah, I guess be nice to people that don't have similar views to you. Unless those views are about harming people. In a non-protective way. Like, when people say, like, punch Nazis, like, I can get down with that. Because Nazi ideology is literally about destroying people. And you can say, well, like, not everybody that we call Nazis is a Nazi, and, like, yeah, I guess we could, like, nitpick, but, in general, if your ideology is, like, certain people need to be destroyed, you're pretty Nazi to me. Like, that's just how it is. If you literally ever state that, like, we have to kill such and such group of people, like, that is Nazi ideology, that is fascism, that is literally the opposite of freedom and caring about, like, the rights of people. You know? Like, it's just that simple. So, like, in that context, like, I find it perfectly fine to say, like, let's punch Nazis. And maybe punching Nazis is not far enough. But then, like, turn around and be like, well, you know, maybe me saying, like, we should draw and quarter certain political people is a bridge too far. And it really is. Like, it's gross. And I should feel bad about that. But, like, at the same time, it's like, well, you know, it's kind of funny to say we should do a cruel and unusual punishment on someone who's literally shitting on the document that prevents the country from doing cruel and unusual punishments, allegedly, to people. But we've got a history of torturing people, and some forms of torture are okay in this country, and that's wild and gross. Like, it really is. It really is wild and gross. And how come nobody talks about how, that one amendment that like, prohibits, soldiers from, claiming people's property and stuff. And it's not quite that broad, but you know the one I'm talking about. I don't remember. I didn't study law. I didn't study, politics or anything. I'm just an art person who likes video games and rants about stuff out of my league, you know? But yeah, that amendment. How come nobody talks about how that if we applied that amendment like we apply a lot of the other ones, like, really it should prohibit, like, police, seizures, you know? Like, whenever police take stuff from criminals or suspects or just people in general. Like, that should be prohibited by the Constitution, by that amendment. And that could be a bit of a stretch, but, like, you know, whenever people talk about the Constitution, it's always a bit of a stretch other than the very real, like, literal, constitutional originalist. And I say really rare because, like, people who are truly originalists don't exist. They say they do, but they don't. And this is a very good, it's a very good example of, like, spin and, bias. Because the Constitution is a pretty clear document in what it says can and can't be done, but there's a lot of, like, things that, a lot of situations that just aren't covered by it. Like, it only has so many amendments, you know? It only has so many provisions, like, I don't know. I just always find it wild. And I say this as someone who can't even, like, come up with the right numbers, and also wouldn't be able to, like, rattle off the exact wording. Which is really cool when, like, you have someone who's a judge, or when you have someone who's a lawyer, or when you have someone who's just a political student who can do that. That is super impressive. And honestly, it's probably more important that every American can do that than, like, recite the pledge. Or the, whatever the dumb song they play at sporting events is. What's that? The national anthem, there we go. Brain farted on that one. Like, nobody needs to know the national anthem. Although, I would argue that... No, I wouldn't argue anything. Nobody needs to know the national anthem. Nobody really needs the pledge, either. Save that stuff for, Indoctrination 101, you know? But if we all agree, it's not indoctrination if we all agree, and it's like, I don't know, I feel like that doesn't matter. Indoctrination is just pouring your own biases into other people. That's really all it is. And you know, we all do it. That's a big part of how to teach, you know? But, there definitely are some biases, some, assumptions and opinions that are definitely way worse than others. I don't know. I feel like I'm not talking about this in a way that, like, fully highlights that there are forms of, like, socialization, indoctrination, blah blah blah, that are we consider them positive. Like, without them, none of us would be doing this. Like, you would not be watching this video would not exist, and we would not have a name for anything. We'd just be wandering the grasslands and eating stuff, you know? That would be the human condition without society, without learning, without indoctrination. Like, I don't know. That's not to say that there definitely aren't aspects that are insidious and negative and bad, but I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know where I want to go with this. I just think it's interesting. And I guess that kind of sums up a lot of what captures my attention. It usually isn't for very long, and it's usually not enough to make me dig for, like, all the secret juicy truths inside, but definitely enough to put it in my mouth and chew on it a bit, and just eventually, like, take it out disgusted and place it, like, under the table, you know? As one does with weird vegetables and other sticky, gross things that one may find on their plate. Because the plate of knowledge is constantly being refilled. And it's constantly full of a lot of really cool things. And a lot of those cool things are actually pretty gross or pretty horrible when you think about them. I don't know. Let this not, like, deter you from exploring more about this world, though. It's a pretty cool place. It's got a lot of neat things living on it. It'd be pretty sweet if we could learn, as human beings, to respect that a lot more. But, I don't think that'll ever happen. At least not culturally. I don't think it will. I feel like it's kind of... I don't know, though. Like, I want to say, like, it's human nature to exploit stuff, but at the same time, is it? Or is that just what happens when you tell people, like, their only hope of, like, a better life is basically to take whatever they can? There's only a pie so big, and you're never gonna get a slice big enough to do everything you want. But other people have entire pies, like, I don't know. I think a society that focuses on making sure everybody has a pie would be a pretty good society. We're told that that's impossible, but is it? I don't know. I'm not a mathematician. I'm not an economist. This is a conversation, though, where, like, political people really shouldn't butt in, because it's not really your conversation, guys. It really is about the numbers. And about the resources. Not about your feelings. I don't know, I guess that's something that gets me, like, how much, like, emotions run everything, really. Even, I don't know, I just don't trust anyone who says they're, like, a rational person. There's no such thing. Like, that's kind of the first thing that turned me off from, like, conservatism when I was younger. It was like, all the people are like, I am a conservative. That naturally makes me more rational and smarter than liberals. And it's like, I don't know, man, that sounds pretty dumb. I have a lot of liberal friends because I have a lot of gay friends. And they seem like they've got their shit together. Honestly, all my lesbian friends are doing better in life than I am right now. Oh my god. Careers, houses, stable relationships. Man. What am I doing with my life? I don't know. I'm having fun though. Like, it was always just gonna be the slow grind to do whatever I wanted. And sacrifice a lot to do that. Art-wise, video game-wise, other stuff-wise, like, it was always going to be, like, I don't know, if you want to do stuff, you kind of, and it's not like, well, you can only be a great artist by sacrificing everything and suffering, like, that's dumb as shit. Like, you can only be a good artist by, like, making art, that's the thing. It has no bearing on whether or not you suffered in life or not. Like, definitely those experiences are going to shape, like, what you focus on. And they're gonna affect, like, what you can do. Like, definitely. But they're not you. I don't know. I just don't like the, I don't like the depressed artist trope. I don't like the starving artist tropes. I don't like the idea that true art is angsty or true art is I don't know, I like true art is incomprehensible, though. I really do. I hate it, because, like, those things get stuck in your craw, like, as you look for answers. And there's never an answer, like, that's the whole point. But it's fun to research stuff, it really is. Okay, I should have been using my coins about a minute ago, but oh well. That really worked out for me. I'm gonna say that. That was really a good Luppi moment. You know what? Of course. Why not? Well, that was fun. I've got so many coins to use. I've got so much money to give. Don't. Of course, I jumped into that. I dodged the flame and I didn't dodge the piranha plant. Dawn of the second place. Mike in 19... Wow. If you are really from 1968, my friend, good job. I guess that would make you a fair bit older than I am. 68 years old? I don't know. Old enough. That's cool. That is really cool. It's nice to see like people older than me enjoying video games. So yeah, that was Super Mario 35. We didn't really do that well, but we had some good conversations, I feel. I'm sorry I rambled a lot, but it's really dumb. Like when I'm not in the condition to like talk about stuff, that's when I feel like talking about stuff. I don't know. And like it's always organic, you know. So with that, I will leave you. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.